Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James, and today we're going to be watching Death Note episode 35. So we have 2 more episodes left in the show. I am so excited. We're coming down to the wire here. Ayazawa is basically straight up teaming up with Nier now. He told him a bunch of information last episode. Misa has forgotten, but then she also found out about the new girl. I always forget her name. The girl that Light went to school with, that is like the spokesperson of Light. She kind of found out about her, and she's really pissed off about her. So I think that there's like a minuscule chance that Misa will somehow touch the Death Note, or either way will work against Light. I'm kind of excited as far as that's concerned, especially if Nier helps us out. Obviously, though, if Light is going to lose, and everybody was really surprised that I'm rooting against Light, I kind of am. Obviously, I don't know. Light's a cool character, but I still kind of want the good guys to win. So I'm hoping the task force can kind of pull this together, and I feel like the way they're going to be able to do that is with Misa. But I really don't know. I'm really excited. Let's just get into it. As always, the full-length reaction is going to be up on Patreon, as well as next week's reaction. Wednesday's reaction, which is the next episode, is also going to be up on Patreon. We are watching the final episode, not this week, but next week, along with the first episode of the next show that we're watching, which is Haiku. I know it's a little bit of a genre change, but a lot of people liked it, and Ninetale Brush wanted to watch it with me. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're still going to be doing Jujutsu Kaisen if you guys want to go check that out. And then as far as Code Geass or some of the other things you guys have been suggesting, those are definitely options, but we can only do like 2 anime shows at a time. So those would have to be after. But yeah, either way, thank you for joining us for this video for the entire Death Note journey. If you want to check out our Patreon and support us for some early access stuff, that would be awesome. Either way, let's just get into Death Note episode 35, dude. We're right at the end. Dang it, man. Are you kidding me? Holy, that was crazy. I mean, if anything proves that Light is just heartless, that did right there, right? I mean, obviously. But what a crazy... I mean, like, we were literally talking about it. I was like, oh, what's Mello going to do? We see him in this opening, and it's like, oh, well, that's what he's going to do. And now he's dead. And Takada's dead. It's like, oh, gosh, okay. So that's a lot. A lot just happened in this episode. It's impossible to predict. I cannot predict these things because I went into this episode being like, all right, we got 3 episodes left. Here's what I think is going to happen. None of that happened. Even this meeting, which they told me was going to happen, and I thought would happen in this episode, didn't happen in this episode. So the show is impossible to predict, but it's freaking awesome. This episode was so tense, and the way everything went down was just awesome. It was really well done. So I'm really enjoying this. Obviously, as always, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like, help me in on this discussion, thoughts, different things like that. Like, I don't know, man. The only thing I can think is that Light will legitimately win next episode, and then the final episode is going to be the Gods of Death being like, dude, you puny little human, you can't have this much power. But I don't know. And I don't know why he had her write names. I think we're going to find that out in the next episode. I think that's a really key fact, like what names that she wrote down. But I don't know. Obviously, like usual, the full-length reaction is going to be up on Patreon, and then Wednesday's reaction is going to be also up on Patreon if you guys want to go check those out. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with the weird, janky stuff we got to do to avoid copyright, and I will see you all on Wednesday.